I am Joseph Lukowski, and the name of my company is Laredo Technical Services, and we're located in San Antonio, Texas. I had traveled to Israel, and my perspective had changed before and then after. Before I went to Israel, I had a preconceived notion that it was almost militant because of the tight security and the requirements to be extra vigilant. But when I went there, I discovered that the community, the people that work in the different locations, work together. And that cooperation between people that work at the malls or the bus stations or the airport work very closely with the people that are doing the landscaping, that are doing the garbage collection. I had attended a Chameleon predictive profiling event in Las Vegas. And when I went there, I was so intrigued by the quality, by the attention to detail, by the methodology, that I asked to go to Israel with Chameleon. The methodologies that I had learned in Israel concerning the approach to security was based on a process where the assumptions are that the terrorist or the criminal element are going to start with a planning, they're going to start with surveillance, they're going to start with tooling, they're going to start with a dry run, they're going to start with execution and getaway and so forth. And how the methodology used that process to look for indicators, relevant behavioral indicators, to refute them. One of the principals to Chameleon is a veteran of the 1973 war. And so his access, his credibility, his entree to protected facilities, airports, bus stations, and so forth was without question. And so having access to these facilities, being able to meet senior law enforcement security professionals was an honor. There were about probably 20 of us, and many of the attendees were U.S. Army active duty security professionals, Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, security professionals from large corporate chains here in the United States, and law enforcement. Everything was perfect. I thoroughly was satisfied with how Chameleon arranged, scheduled transportation, meals, hotels, site visits, and the logistics was flawless. If there were one word to describe my experience with Chameleon, it would be impressionable. I was very impressed with the common sense approach to security, the professionalism, the value of liaison, and the importance of trust. I would highly recommend the Chameleon security site visit to Israel for any law enforcement, intelligence, or security professional. To inspect, to view, to interview, to meet principals in the airports, the malls, the bus stations, the train stations, and other critical nodes for infrastructure